Did you know about the unusual love life of the Roman Emperor Nero? Strap in as we explore the peculiar and controversial romantic escapades of one of history's most infamous figures. Nero's love life was far from ordinary, even by the standards of his time. His relationship with his wife Poppaea Sabina was marked by tragedy and controversy. In a shocking turn of events, it is believed Nero kicked Sabina to death while she was pregnant in 65 AD. This shocking act of violence ended their tumultuous relationship in the most tragic way possible. However, the plot thickens as the year following Sabina's death saw Nero embarking on a bizarre relationship with a teenage slave boy named Sporus. What was peculiar about this liaison was not just their vast age difference but also the uncanny resemblance Sporus bore to Sabina. Nero, in his eccentric style, forced Sporus to dress as a woman, fueling the flames of controversy. This unusual relationship came to an abrupt end in 68 AD when Nero, consumed by guilt and despair, took his own life at the age of 30. A year later, Sporus too followed suit in a tragic echo of Nero's own demise. Nero's love life was indeed unusual and tragic, marked by power, control, and a disregard for traditional norms. Such were the peculiarities of the Roman Emperor Nero's love life, a saga that continues to baffle and intrigue historians to this day. Now let's turn our attention to Henry I of England. Can you guess how many illegitimate children he had? Yes, we're talking about the king who strutted the throne from 1106 to 1135. His reign was marked by more than just political power plays and territorial disputes. This king had a personal life that would make even the most scandalous tabloids blush. You see, Henry I was, shall we say, a man of many passions. He fathered between 20 to 25 children out of wedlock. That's right, folks. The king didn't just rule over his kingdom, he also ruled over a veritable army of mistresses. But here's where it gets tricky. Because Henry had so many affairs, historians have been left with a bit of a puzzle. They're trying to match up all these children with their respective mothers, but the king's promiscuous lifestyle has made this task nothing short of Herculean. Some mothers are known, others are speculated, and many are simply lost in the annals of history. It's a fascinating if somewhat scandalous aspect of Henry's life. While he was making laws and ruling his kingdom, he was also juggling a complex web of romantic liaisons, resulting in a staggering number of illegitimate children. Henry's rampant affairs and numerous illegitimate children certainly set him apart as one of the most promiscuous kings in history. Have you ever heard about Genghis Khan's hypocrisy when it came to adultery? Ah, Genghis Khan. A name synonymous with conquest, empire, and, oddly enough, a rather peculiar double standard. This Mongolian leader, known for his vast empire stretching from Eastern Europe to Asia, had a particularly curious stance on adultery. Let's delve into this, shall we? Genghis Khan, despite having a harem of wives and a multitude of lovers, made adultery a crime punishable by death in his empire. Yes, you heard that right. The man with his own collection of partners made it illegal for others to engage in the very act he was indulging in. A rather audacious move, wouldn't you say? Now you might be wondering, why would he do such a thing? Well, some historians theorize that this law was not so much about morals, but about control. By controlling the sexual behavior of his subjects, Genghis Khan was able to exert further power over them. It was a means of reinforcing his authority and dominance throughout his empire. Furthermore, this law might have served another purpose. By making adultery punishable by death, Genghis Khan ensured that his subjects remained loyal to their partners. This in turn could have led to more stable households, which might have contributed to a more stable society overall. However, one can't help but note the glaring hypocrisy in Genghis Khan's stance. While he indulged in numerous relationships himself, he denied his subjects the same freedom. It's a paradox, really. On one hand, Genghis Khan is remembered as a great leader and conqueror. On the other, he's a figure of controversy, embodying a stark double standard when it came to matters of the heart, or perhaps matters of the bed. So there you have it. Genghis Khan, the man, the myth, the hypocrite. It's an intriguing aspect of his life that adds yet another layer to this already complex historical figure. When it came to adultery, Genghis Khan certainly practiced double standards, reinforcing his power and control over his subjects.